remind you maybe to take breaks and to take some more deep breaths throughout the day, maybe even slow down and pace yourself a little bit, because that's what I had to do. And in the middle of my day, I was working outside and it was really hot out and really humid out, and the air just wasn't really moving too much. And as I was working on the deck, I started to feel like I did when I was a kid, like a little bit of heat stroke. And it just kind of feels a little bit like, kind of like a little bit of fogginess, a little bit of, tired or exhaustion, dehydration, hunger. And I remember I was nailing this one board or drilling this one board today, and I said, okay, this is my last board. And then for sure, this intuition voice said inside to really take a break and to get some water and just to rest. And then it told me to get into a pool. Whether you have access to a pool physically or not, you can ask for your divine from the spiritual world. You can call in for the light, the illuminated spiritual world, to bring you, almost like how in some cartoons and some places, I'm sure you've seen somewhere before, where like babies are delivered to people, and there's these like angels or little mini angels called cherubs who fly the baby to wherever they need to go. You could also visualize or imagine these little cherubs or big angels, whatever you choose, can float a perfect pool that's the perfect size, that contains within it very sacred healing waters that allows you to breathe deeply, expand your being once you enter this water. And it's of no concern to me whether the bottom of this pool is touching the ground or not, or if even there is a bottom to the pool. It might just be, if you've ever considered a suspended pool of water that's gravitational pull is perfectly centered around your heart center. But I trust it will be whatever your unconscious mind decides. And I don't know if you really want to focus on a particular melodic music that lights up your neurology, causes your heart to smile, and it reminds you of vivid colors that represents true peace with whatever's happening. Intuition, protection, nurturing, inner spiritual guidance, as well as guidance in the physical world. And you can notice how, as you focus on the automatic expansion of this water, of your water inside, allowing you to flow freely in the directions of inner knowing, of internal intelligence, of release and relief and rejuvenation at the cellular level of your being. And you can now ask, in this particular space, an energy field, for all or any parts of yourself that might have meandered, wandered, curiously explored some other space or time other than right here and now. You have the ability, like turning on a light switch, to call the parts of you back that you need most now, and tap in and draw from the other parts of you in other spaces, in other locations, in other time, to unite forces positively. To almost as if reflect back to you your truest nature. To give you the experience of visceral experience now. Of what you truly are. Beyond all thoughts. Way past all beliefs. Quantum traveling through the beyond, the great beyond of the mind itself, into the presence of the One. Where there are no boundaries, no limitations. You can imagine from a place unimaginable, where a golden orb from a time in the past can come to you now, enter the top of your head slowly, completely fill your entire being with the divine parent's consciousness and love, as it fills your heart with golden light. and expands to surround and protect all around you in every direction. Almost like your own spiritual flotation device. Where only the highest light and vibrations are transmitted, whereas everything else becomes transmuted, transforming into light, shining back to the origin of the energy, while simultaneously receiving pure, untouched source energy. There's nothing to do now. Watch as everything happens automatically. As you fully surrender into yourself and the what is, how automatically consciousness, awareness itself takes over. And you are not doing this. It's just a happening. As you allow the consciousness from the divine spiritual world to move through you, healing, repairing, connecting, and releasing whatever it decides because of its inner intrinsic knowing. It's what created knowledge itself. And you can listen to the sounds of the warm or cool waters that are either perfectly still or moving in some way. Whether that's inside of your body or on the outside of your skin, or perhaps even flowing through you without any boundaries or borders or resistance, fully protected, connecting through being. Now would be a great time to thank your body for everything it does outside of your present awareness. For all the years it's been with you, can thank your friends, the people in your life that really care about you. Even family members can be friends, and even family members cannot be friends. Let the waves of consciousness roll through. With an intelligence and a purpose and a plan that is beyond conscious understanding. As for the next several minutes, the divine grace will increase like sacred waves. Maybe gently coming from the left or from the back, but always rocking gently or guiding you, the consciousness, in the way it wants you to go automatically. As the consciousness turns up a little bit more, and a little bit more, that's making micro adjustments to your nervous system. Everything is okay. You are okay. In fact, you're better than okay. As the consciousness turns up one more time, Allow yourself to be for as long as you wish.